BC's request to recriminalize the use of illicit drugs in public spaces has not only been approved by Ottawa, but will take effect immediately, says the Federal Minister for Mental Health and Addictions.
We want to make sure that we look at this from a human-centered lens.
Sachs says balancing people's health and safety is key.
There needs to be sufficient health services in place, scaled out to meet people where they're at, and also law enforcement to have the tools that they need to ensure that public safety is a priority.
The green light is a relief for the BC government. It's been facing mounting criticism over open drug use in hospitals, in parks, on transit, and in building entrances, with few ways to stop it. BC's public safety minister says that changes now.
We're working with police and First Nation partners right now to finalize guidance to police to only arrest for simple possession of illicit drugs in exceptional circumstances. Today I will send a letter to police to inform them that these changes are now in effect.
People can still use illicit drugs in their homes and where they can legally shelter. Measuring the success of the pilot project, now over a year old, has been difficult.
Are we meeting that primary objective, which is around removing barriers to people seeking health?
This opposition MLA, a former RCMP officer, says the government's plan has failed and is calling for an end to decriminalization.
They've had every opportunity to scale up services, and now we know that they're wasting millions of dollars on a pilot that, that keeps changing, clearly is not going to have any mechanisms to guide people to help.
Advocates for people living with addiction and mental health issues say the province needs to provide more public consumption sites.
Where are people going to use substances that don't have a place? And so I would hope that moving forward that overdose prevention services that provide inhalation and other harm reduction services would exist throughout all municipalities.
A third party has been tasked with evaluating the decriminalization project, and with the provincial election looming, the BC NDP's move to continue the pilot, albeit with big changes, could be evaluated by voters at the polls. Meera, Bains, CBC News, Victoria.